Hi there. Hi friends. I'm back in the not ideal situation, but I have my tea now. I decided to try once again a green tea, which I wish I am able to drink it, but we'll see. Healthy habits. Starting the healthy habits anyway. Ah, this situation. I'm just recording from my very old laptop camera. So I apologize that you probably will not be able to see me well today. So hopefully next time I'll have my phone back. Um, it's been a wild ride. Trying to navigate the world without a phone for 5 days now, and it's probably going to be another 5 days. So I'd be happy to let you know how all of that went when the story is done. But people, yeah, my friends and my family keep asking me like, how are you being in this world without a phone? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm surviving. It's a struggle. Like I don't have Google Maps. I just don't have phones. So I try to recover it. I just had to get a new phone number, and hopefully, um, Apple support will transfer all of my iCloud to a new phone number soon. But it's a whole process. Anyway, I also turned 28 yesterday on Friday. Uh, so I feel amazing. It's my brain is occupied with the phone situation, so that was like taking a lot of my energy trying to figure it out. But yesterday, finally let it go. I was like, it's gonna be done whenever it's gonna be done. I can't stress anymore. I cannot ring any more numbers. I ranked all for sports, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm 28 now, and today I had desire to talk to you. I actually wanted to post another video on Wednesday, but Monday evening is when I just didn't have my phone, so that was my little excuse. But no excuses today. I just wanted to talk to lovely people who are interested in similar things as me. I don't know what this video is going to be called or what is it going to be about, but I just wanted to come on and share some of my um, observations now that I'm 28. Anyway, first one. I've been dying to tell you about this. I want to tell you this last last Sunday, but it's just it video would be all over the place. So we're doing it today. This is my little lovely book, The Woman Who Ran with Wolves. So this can be kind of like a little book club. Last time we talked about dreams, so let's talk about books. You can find this book actually on in the description box. I have a little bannable link where with all of my library with all my books that I love to recommend to people who actually want to read it. Otherwise, I got this book recommended by that lady that I was mentioning in last video, a girl who reads the dreams, and she recommended me this book. She said it's very thick. She said it's very consuming to read, which is it is. I think I'm reading it now over a year, and yeah, just a lot of interesting ideas. Um, this book, like, it's nothing you ever read before. She's actually Clarissa Pinkola Estas. She is, I think, psychologist, and then she also I just don't know how to even explain it. She dives deep into women's psychology through dreams, through all the stories that have been passed from generations to generations. Some of them old stories. One of them is from my culture. It's called Baba Yaga. Um, so yeah, loads of interesting stories from um, Spanish cultures from all over the place, Slavic, everywhere, everywhere in the world, African, everywhere. So very interesting. I think I'm only like chapter 3 or 4, so don't. You're not going to be able to. Maybe you will. Maybe you're like magic unicorn that's just going to run through this book, but it's a lot of interesting information that I just wanted to share one of them with you today, which is so. I'm also a bit. Uh, I don't want to call myself dyslexic, but I'm a slow reader. That's what I'm gonna call myself. So bear with me. It's only a little bit. Um, she said, there is an old saying in the backwoods I came from, quote unquote. Ignorance is not knowing anything and being attracted to the good, and innocence is knowing everything and still being attracted to the good. Isn't this magical? I do find myself, a lot of people tell me that I just look innocent, especially when they first meet me. Maybe you had that similar experience with me when you first saw me. But I'm actually very spicy. Once when I got relaxed, I'm very spicy, but I just, this resonated with me deeply, and I felt the need to share it, discuss it, and just give another meaning to innocence and ignorance. No, she was saying in this book that in some Spanish culture, innocence, they would call some healers, they were used to describe them a word innocence, which was very, very interesting because well, after reading this chapter, this word has the other new meaning to me, and it is innocent is the person who is able, who who knows a lot, who has deep, deep wisdom, and is able to heal themselves and heal the others. So, in this today's world full of ignorance, I don't want to talk about politics because I am not educated enough about politics. I always had that deep, deep desire, like fire in me, that just knew like difference from good and bad. And I don't like people getting mistreated for no reason, for the different colors of skin or ethnicity or anything else. So I'm not going to talk about politics. But in this world today, ignorance is something that's, it's like a flu disease. Like it gets transferred from person to person. And I like in the past was ignorant more than once, unfortunately. But I believe as long as you realize that, you don't have to even realize it in that moment that you're ignorant to other people or animals or anything alive or nature, but if you do realize it later in life, sometimes for me it took a few years to kind of like, oh no, why did I tell that thing to the person? Like, who am I? But as long as we recognize where can we do better and then educate ourselves. We don't even have to educate ourselves. I believe that we just have to open our mind to multiple possibilities, multiple realities, and multiple truths. Anybody who knows manifestation, law of attraction, it is uh, proven that there is a multiple realities in now at this moment, and I'm so grateful for you to actually, you wanted to spend your precious time and your precious reality listening to me. I'm so, so grateful. Thank you very much. um, this is the biggest like birthday gift anyone can do me, just feeling connected to people. And at the end of the day, we live on the planet where we are all connected. to one another. Some people are aware, some are not aware, some forget about it, as I do. um, that's deep, deep truth that I know it resonates with you as well, that we are all connected. We are all connected to nature, to one another, to animals, to every part, every physical particle that surrounds us. And ignorance is actually disconnecting us. It's making a bigger gap between us and them, and this is not the way. Like last week, I've been confirmed over and over again that that's not the way to proceed living in this planet if we want to. I watched an amazing documentary, Dr. Jane Goodall, The Last Famous Words of Dr. Jane Goodall. I do recommend. It's not on Netflix. She passed away this year, unfortunately, and it was aired in October. So she pre-recorded an interview, and she said that it's not gonna be aired until she passed. And I think she had 90. She was 91 or 92 when she passed away, and it was amazing. I actually watched it 2 times in a week. I was amazed. I just love listening to the people, older people who oh, a bit of anxiety at least. I love listening to older people. They're just full of wisdom. Imagine living on this planet for 91 years. She was born 1934-ish or 6. Don't quote me on this. And just living through all of it, seeing like good parts of human society, the bad, the ugly, anything in between. Um, she was a researcher. She researched chimpanzees. She was an activist for uh, planet and animals and humans as well. She was just an amazing, amazing woman, and I do recommend. It's only like an hour to watch on Netflix, but famous last words of Dr. Jane Goodall, I do recommend. And it's just gonna open your eyes. This video is actually, if it doesn't make sense, if you watch that, it's gonna make sense. But yeah, be more, try, I do try to strive everything to be more innocent than ignorant. It's like a scale. Ignorance is here, innocence is here. And we're all humans, we're not perfect, but as long as we try, we have it in our hearts. I do believe 95% of population have it in their hearts to strive for better. So some days I'm closer to here, the other days I'm closer to here. Now mostly I'm like 70% between closer to innocence. Thank God. It's the process, and as long as we try, I think that's as good as it's gonna get, and it's gonna get only better and better. I'm finally gonna sip on something. It is 2 videos I never sipped on coffee. It's actually not too bad. Green tea. Do you ever get kind of like your taste changes after like years of not liking something, and then you try it like a few years later and you're like, oh, this is actually good. Um, my mentor, I heard her say, actually, it makes so much sense. I heard her say every time when, as we grow older, as we grow wiser, we kind of take off layers of conditioning, and most of us try to get closer to our soul, like pure soul, what's inside of us, the little voice. We actually have two voices. But every time when we remove the layer and as years are passing, we reconnect closer to parts of our souls. So she was saying she has the same thing when she doesn't like eating something for years, decades, and then once like she tries it, she's like, oh, this is nice. So she was saying that Mina, your fan, she was saying that it's just you get reconnected to another part of your soul that actually likes that. So it's interesting to me. I believe it. But yeah, Cheers. Mm, I think that's all that I want to talk to you. I wanted to come on. I promised myself and I said it on camera that I'm gonna post video every Sunday. Um, and it feels so good. It actually feels so good to post videos, to talk about things I want to talk about, put it out. I do notice whenever I verbalize my thoughts, they get more real. So I'm grateful to anyone who listens. Thank you very much. I love you. You're doing great. Um, strive to be every day a little bit more innocent and ignorant, and you'll be fine. So, thank you for listening, and I'll see you next Sunday. Hopefully, I'll have my phone and resolution is gonna be better, but I can't promise anything. It's actually lovely not having a phone. Um, I like it. First day, I was like a little like addict, junkie. I was like in the morning. I restarted it to manual settings on Monday evening, and Tuesday morning I was like, I need to figure this out. I was like shaking. I was like, help. I went to work and I was like, I'm gonna just give it to my manager. He knows which she's very knows much more about iPhones than me. This is my first iPhone. So I give it to my manager who was not in, and his assistant. I was just like, help me. She's lovely. She really tried to help me, and then apologized later. I was like, I'm sorry. I just had this like session where it just kind of felt like chunky. And throughout the first day, I was literally high and low, high and low. I was like, how is nobody's gonna be able to contact me, and I lose everything? And then high would be like, oh, this actually feels good. Like I don't look at the phone, and my mind feels quieter. But the second day was much, much better. I didn't even notice. I'm on day 5 now, so I'm used to it. But I feel very sad yesterday on a Friday because it was my birthday, and there's a lot of people are gonna like say nice wishes to me, and I'm so grateful to receive all of their messages. I love reading all of them, and I'm just not gonna receive half of them, unfortunately. And hopefully they're not gonna think that I am ignoring them. This YouTube channel, I never shared it with anyone I know, not yet. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you off. Enough of rambling. Have a lovely, lovely Sunday. I hope you have a delicious cup of coffee with me or a green tea now that I like it again. And hopefully, I'm going to talk to you. I will talk to you next Sunday, and hopefully sooner than that. We'll see. Have a lovely Sunday.